Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I paused this as we're currently voting for the top 20. What's up, Herald of None? You don't want to overdo a topic. That's just lazy, but I appreciate the support on the video. And we had a huge, huge push this week for jugs, and that is made quite clear by this first poll. So now, jugs just hopped Apocalypse very easily, and we're gonna go with the next one. Also, we have over 100 viewers ready to round out the top 20. That's a record for this week. Hit that like button so you can prove you're not a bot, you know? We always got bots running around on YouTube. Right now, we've got Jugs being paired against Gallon, and Jugs held on by double digits. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar with the rules of this here debate, you can get to the point where you get up to the same person of your class, but you cannot pass them based on the results of the previous polls. But so this will be the last Jugs poll that we can do, because let's see here. Well, actually, I guess technically not. We do one more. Okay, let's do this. Now we're doing Jugs versus Kingpin. This is for the number 10 spot, if you're just now joining us. Also, Fantman was not even a top 2 tech champ, so I don't think Fantman's even going to get a vote tonight because there's so many champs ahead of him. And Nimrod has lost every single head-to-head poll he's gone in tonight, and he was voted the number 1 tech champ earlier this week, so there you go. All right, Kingpin stopped Jugs' rise. I think that's probably for the best. Let's go. Let's do this. Werewolf by Night. Gallon. In 3 months, we will be adding to the polls, and this top poll, Onslaught, and I'm guessing probably Bullseye. So this will look very different in 3 months. But for now, we got to go with where we're at. And Werewolf by Night is officially going to stop at number 12. So APOC, Gallon, Werewolf by Night. Okay, now we're going to do this. All right, this is going to be a fun one. We're doing Titania versus Jugs. That's based off of the results of the past week. Okay, so that was fast. We have a lot of love for Titania. A lot of love. And so now we're going to just see it's Titania versus Kingpin. Ooh, we're starting out the Kingpin versus Titania poll, and it's 50-50. That is what I like to see. That's how I know these champs are rated about where they should be in the poll. But Titania technically takes it by a small amount. Okay. let's do this one. We're also at 69 likes. Hit that like button. We're putting up a top 3 science champ versus the #1 rated mutant champ. And we're going to have to let this go a little bit longer. And then Archangel took it by no. Okay, so Archangel holds off Titania. That is good to know. We're going to go ahead and slide her into there. Okay, so now, because of that, we can do... man, this is... The science class has so many good champs. So many good champs. Let's do this poll. I think that would make the most sense. Yeah, let's do that poll. All right. I'm trying to make this a little bit faster. And there's a lot of work going on here. Photon takes it. She has seen the light, and it is beaming. Okay, so now let's do Hulkling versus y'all. The half of the top 10 champs right now might come from the science class. Let's see if that continues here. Now, if you missed the previous science, we're going off of the ratings of the top 5, and there was so much support for them that this is kind of how we're doing it. Okay, Silk lost to Hulkling. Okay, so now we got to do the backup poll of Silk versus Kingpin. So Hulkling holds on barely. Let's go Silk versus Kingpin. Okay. Kingpin holds on too. Now we'll do Silk versus Jugs. All right, Silk takes the 12th spot. Jugs. Gallon. Werewolf by night. Okay, this is where it's going to get kind of confusing. So much work's going on this. Okay, so we're going to do... these two next. If you're just now joining us, it has been a historic night of polls. Y'all, Fatman lost to Warlock and Nimgod when we polled earlier this week. So, by rule, he cannot be higher than them overall in the poll. Also, Domino just destroyed Gallon. Holy cow. Holy cow. So remember, y'all, you keep. I don't know where this Fat Man Love wasn't on Tech Night. He can't get higher than Nimrod or Warlock right now, and they have all fallen to like the 17th and 18th place so far. Okay, Werewolf by Night holds the spot. Let's do this again. Westy, I actually did T-tests for my master's degrees, which were a lot more work than polls. A lot more work. Okay, Nimrod holds on, swaps Gallon. So at least we have... Nimrod fell from number 5 to number 16 tonight. That is unbelievable. Okay, let's do that. Let's go... Gallon versus Kate Bishop. Whew. Setting the record for most polls, for sure. Ooh. Look at that. The Kate Bishop love. Gallon has dropped from number 10 to number 18. Wow. Who would have thought that Gallon in 3 months would fall so much? Okay, now we're going to do Kate versus Nimrod. Wow. Okay. Kate is climbing up. I think we're seeing just how valued the skill class is, which is kind of nice. And honestly, how devalued the tech class is. So Kate has really just flown through these polls, won 3 in a row. I'm terrible with her, so I would never have her in my personal top 20. But for the people who are great with her, life-changing. Life-changing. I've used Aegon a lot more than Kate Bishop, which is kind of crazy. What I like about this current poll night is that we really have a lot of new polls that we've never asked before, like this one, Kate Bishop versus Werewolf by Night. It's a fun poll. We're also got Tigra versus Tigra here. All right, so Kate finally didn't wipe the floor with someone, but she still won by double digits. So we're going to do this. All right, you Kate Bishop fans. Let's see about the next one. What I really appreciate, too, we've had people who've woken up from across the pond at 3 a.m. just to vote in these polls. That's commitment. A lot of commitment. All right, so Kate, the worst she can do is 13. Okay, now, oh, I thought I paused it. Wow, we have 77 likes, our like high for the week. Thank you all so much. We have over 80 viewers still, too. That's crazy. Sneaky Turtle says, Werewolf by Night is overrated because of the last meta in Battlegrounds. Won't be top 20 in 3 months. Well, maybe not. But all we can go off of is right now, my friend. And right now, top 20. I mean, Onslaught and Bullseye are going to be so comfortably in the top 20 in 3 months that this is all going to look very different. And I welcome it. All right, well, Silk keeps falling too. All right, so Kate Bishop is going to stop at 12. Kingpin wins the tiebreaker because of previous polls. But that means we've got 3 skill champs in the top 12, which is pretty fascinating. All right, let's do this one next. Again, most of the polls we're doing tonight have never been asked on this channel. That's kind of fun. Right now, we're asking OG Hulk versus Gallon. And OG won that one. Easily. Okay. Nimrod was a top 5 champion for about a year. Right now, he is fighting for the number 17 spot. I cannot believe that. And this will be the first time that I pull up the list to match the screen now that we've done all the work. Let's do that. This is also a longer video than normal. I apologize to those people that like 5-minute videos, but this is a lot of data in real time, and half the poll time we didn't even include in here to save video length. So this is where we will be right here. All right, well, OG Hulk tops Nimrod. Nimrod falls to number 18. Do people just hate Nimrod now? Is that what we're saying? I had no idea. He was so supported on Tech Night and then absolutely abandoned tonight. I feel like maybe next time he shouldn't be a top Tech champ. All right, this will be a fun one. Domino versus OG Hulk. Also not done before. All right, OG Hulk beat Domino. This is really turning into the science class night. That's what I'm taking away from this. The science class is so beloved in this community. All right, OG Hulk jumps again. This time it's Werewolf by Night. We will be doing, because of a suggestion, a 7-star poll. The best champs in the 7-star pool. We're not going to do it class by class. There's not enough yet to do that. But we will do one night where we ask all of the champs and get you all to vote. And that'll probably be the next couple weeks. So stay tuned for that. What's up, Potato MCOC? And T. Davis and Jediah? Wow. We have never had a 96 to 4% poll. I don't know where all the love was for Jugs. Did those people leave suddenly? Now here's the deal, y'all. The tiebreaker, once OG Hulk gets up against another member of his own class, he finished in 5th place on Science Night. Silk was 4th. So we've got to keep that there. And now we got to round out the top. Let's do this one again. Right now it's Hercules, Doom, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Nick Fury. We have Scorpion, then Titania, Absorbing Man, Archangel, Human Torch, Photon, Hulkling, Kingpin, Kate Bishop, Silk, OG Hulk, Jugs, Werewolf by Night, Domino, Nimrod, Gallon, and Rintra. And Rintra. Gallon might actually be renegated to an honorable mention now. That's what I think. Which is kind of crazy. Okay, Rintra, Nimrod. Okay. There you go. Nimrod versus Rintra. We're going to do that. Gallon. Nimrod finally holds his own against Rintra. So that means, I'm just going to show off this. Because this has been a crazy night. We have never asked more polls. We've never had more upsets. I appreciate everybody who's come by. We've had plenty of people who've been here every single night this week for all 14 consecutive poll series. Technically it's 7, but we've done double polls, which is why I said 14. Okay, so we're going to do Kingpin, Hulkling. As y'all can see, this is not for the faint of heart unless you really like data. Okay. So, this is where we have ended up for the next 3 months. Hercules 1, Doom 2, Cosmic Ghost Rider 3, Nick Fury 4, Scorpion 5, Titania 6, Absorb Man 7, Archangel 8, Human Torch 9, Photon 10, Hulkling 11, Kingpin 12, Kate Bishop 13, Silk 14, OG Hulk 15, Jug 16, Werewolf by Night 17, Domino 18, Nimrod 19, Rintra 20, honorable mentions Gallon, Warlock, Future Ant-Man, Bishop as the top 4. This was a ton of work. Like the most polls we've ever done on this channel. And by the way, for those of you saying, what about champs like Valkyrie? We go back to Skill Night where Valkyrie was number 8. Well behind champs, even like Hitmonkey Elsa and Black Widow Deadly Origin. So here's my big message, because sometimes people only want to show up to the main last poll. We have to respect the results of the previous night so those polls mean something. If we were to just ignore them, they would be worth nothing. So that is absolutely how it is. And if you've got people like Dahomey saying start the polls over again until we get it right, this is a subjective poll. What you think is right is different than what I think is right, and that's the beauty of it. These are not scientific polls, but they are polls that really take a lot of work. So thank you for those of you that have watched this. Because it is already so late, we're going to end this here. We will hold the crystal opening for Monday night. Shout out to Kick Rocks for being the top honored student and so many others who joined the wall. Thanks for a great poll week. I'm going to go take a deep breath because I have a headache from all of that work. Good night, everybody.